What is happening now is for the attacks that were taken place on and against Israel, Israel has ramped up an offensive against Gaza. Hamas terrorists is what it says it's attacking, but we can see there are civilian casualties also. Israeli troops have now also been mobilized near the Gaza border. Israel has deployed the Mentak rocket for its counter-operation, now targeting not just buildings, but specifically the Hamas military center. But some of these terror centers, remember, are in mosques, are in houses and buildings, and that is where some residents also live. So these buildings and areas are misused by the Hamas. It's not just that. Hamas terror continues to still bleed Israel, this time targeting Israeli airport also, forcing civilians to duck for cover. This is what happened at the departure section from Tel Aviv that was brought to a grinding halt. The war death toll on both sides now, which means in Gaza, in Palestine, and also in Israel, has touched 3,000. Israel faces threat of war on another front now because it's opening up to the borders. Lebanon's Hezbollah group, which is known to be backed by Iran, is also targeting Israel now. It could actually turn into a full-scale war, which is looming over Israel. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said offensive against Hamas in the Gaza Strip has only started.
אנחנו נלחמים באויב אכזר, אויב שהוא גרוע מדאעש. ראינו ילדים וילדות כפותים שנורו בראשם, אנשים ונשים שנשרפו בעודם חיים, צעירות שנאנסו ונטבחו, לוחמים שראשיהם נחרטו.
All right, so I want to now bring in my colleague Ashutosh Mishra. Ashutosh is in Israel right now. And remember, even till Tel Aviv, even in other areas, you can still hear the sirens and the situation. You tell us, Ashutosh, because with Hamas still being targeted, but Hamas also throwing rockets at Israel, what is the current situation?
Well, there is no doubt that Hamas has intensified its attack on Israel. In fact, Ashkelon, where I am at the moment, just 200 meters behind me, there were multiple rockets landed yesterday. Of course, it was neutralized. All attempts were done by the Iron Dome air defense system of Israel. But Ashkelon remains one of the most vulnerable. Almost 5 sirens were heard yesterday, and it was almost a panic-like situation. Several times when I was covering the situation, air siren went off, alarming the people to go to the safer areas, go to the shelters and the bunkers made all around this area. So this remains one of the most vulnerable, while Israel is targeting, making precision strike in the vulnerable areas of Gaza Strip where the rockets are being fired. But looks like it has been intensified also from Hamas, where they're targeting not only the international airport, not only the northern part, but also even the southern part, which has been under attack ever since Friday. This, the war broke out between Israel and Hamas. So this looks like situation gonna further escalate even in Ashkelon, in the southern part of Israel.